If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon to keep up to date with content from Nathan Oakley 1980. Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley, and in this video I'm going to talk about a live stream that I've just come out of, in the chat of course, from, what's his name? Thomas Scott News. You have to excuse rain, go away. I've got my kid listening to her iPad because it is actually a very rainy day, miserable as sin here. So I've got up and we've not gone out to the park or done anything exciting. I've just picked up my iPad and started watching Flat Earth live streams. And what was on? Thomas Scott News. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick up some stills of the conversation between myself and Flat Earth Asshole. Most of the conversation was directed that way because they're buddies, and the last time he live streamed, Thomas Scott News that is, it ended up being the same. You know, he was on with Flat Earth Asshole on the phone and they chatted and listened, and it was a fascinating conversation between the two of them, and very interesting. I didn't actually realise it was the Flat Earth Asshole Jake when I tuned in. I just thought this is an interesting conversation. It turned out to be Jake. But the reason I'm doing this is because there seems to be this assumption that if you are reporting the news, if you're telling somebody how something is, then you ultimately support that news. So in the case of, you'll see it in the text chat, I'm telling them about why IPS has sent 33 emails, some of which containing death threats, in quotes. That's not yours. Funny stuff. Anyway, I'll stick those screenshots up while my kid destroys the place. You can tell we've not been out today. So I'll just read the important bits. I don't say Flat Earth Asshole is a shill. I say he makes up crap. He did it with cool hard logic. Claimed he was scripted. Total bollocks. Total speculation. Then I explain what cool hard logic is and say it's just facts. And then various bits about Patricia Steer and saying people are shills without actually, just simply because they don't understand a certain part of Flat Earth, concluding that they're shills, and I'm saying it's a non sequitur conclusion. And then here we go. So we've got Flat Earth Asshole immediately coming in and saying that Patty drinks pee. During this particular part, literally, I don't want to detail what was going on camera, it wasn't pleasant. But I'm pointing out that I'm not actually defending cool hard logic, I'm just explaining exactly what happened between him and Flat Earth Asshole. And you can probably see from what's on screen, the general reaction is to say that I'm an arsehole from the Flat Earth Asshole. And then again, we go on to, as I said earlier, about IPS and his reasoning behind sending out his horrible emails. Now, I'm not condoning any of this, I'm simply saying that's his explanation. That's as he said it had happened. And they say, why are you defending him? And it's like, I'm not defending this person. I'm just explaining their side of the story. You know, I'm not telling you what my judgment is in this regard. I'm just telling you their side of the story. But they immediately assume that you are on their side simply because you recant what they have said. But there we go. My end point was just to point out that he's basically on the street corner waiting to collect his snares and that he's a hooker. And I'll just say it as a fact. It doesn't really matter. You little munchkin. So yeah, so that was our conversation. Hopefully it will, I don't know, I doubt very much whether the Flat Earth Asshole will realise that I'm not actually against him in any way, shape or form. I'm actually for him and want to bolster his credibility. I want him to do better in his endeavours on Flat Earth. But there we go, whether or not that message is clear, I doubt. This will probably just end up getting me a load of hatred. We shall see. I've been Nathan Oakley. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.